the Pope John Lions 11U Junior Lions football team and the Montgomery Cougars. 27-0, Pope John, the Junior Lions leading after 4 touchdowns in the first half. 3 in the first quarter, 1 to finish out the second quarter. And we start the second half. Let's go over the roster real quick here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Mike Formasano along with you calling today's game. Thanks so much for joining us. The roster, number 0 is Rodrigo Ponce. Number 2, Aiden Bailey. Number 3, Logan Mazaway. Number 4, Paul Weibel. Number 5, Gabe Van Atta. Number 9, Ted Zawicki. 10, Camden Candido. Number 11, Lane Cook. 21, Braden Agins. Number 22, Elon Nisbeth. 24, Joseph Buonvino. 28, Peter Leonard. 29, Dante Arroyo. 30 is Shane Johnston. 31, Landon Abbott. 52, Nicholas Grego. 58, Aiden Lepan. We'll pick it up in just 1 second as Montgomery starts out with the ball at the 40-yard line. Here's the snap. It's on the turf. Number 11 with the pass out to number 5 on the far side. Met by the Pope John defense. Second effort gets him past the line of scrimmage and down to about the 44-yard line. So good defense there by Pope John initially. And then number 5, the receiver, with a good second effort for Montgomery. Continuing with the roster, number 58, Aiden Lepan. Number 64, John Lebrano. 80 is Roman Pena. 85, Cooper Lepan. Number 88, Morgan Waller. The head coach of the Pope John Junior Lions 11U squad is Austin Bailey. Assistant coaches, Mason Shaw, Anthony Grego, Greg Mazaway, Jose Pena. The president of the Catholic Academy, Sussex County, is Mr. Daniel O'Keefe. Principal of Pope John Middle School is Susan Santor. The athletic director for the Pope John Junior Lions is Brian Carlson. And the athletic trainers, Gerard Graziano and Jordan Martin. 2nd and 7 here. Here's the snap to the quarterback on the far hash mark. He'll roll to his right, fires downfield. Deflected, incomplete. Well, Paul Weibel getting his hand on that and knocking it loose from number 5. And a bit of payback from what number 5 did to Weibel when he was on the offensive side of the ball. He broke up 2 passes. So Weibel goes ahead and breaks up that reception. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. A little bit of what you can do, I can do better. And that's what Paul Weibel did right there, breaking up that pass play to number 5. Number 11 in the gun. Takes the snap, it's low. Bounces to him. He's got a man on him. Buonvino in there. Joseph Buonvino flings him to the turf. Initially stopped by number 5, Gabe Van Atta. And then Joseph Buonvino throwing the quarterback to the turf on the sack. 4th and long for Montgomery. And they're going to punt. Again, no kicking in 11U, so the referee will walk the ball down the field and set up for Pope John's first offensive drive of the 3rd quarter. The referee brings the ball to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for Pope John. 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, 1 in the second. That finished off the first half. 3 extra points were good in that first half for Pope John. 1 failed, so the score 27-0. Stay with us after this game. We have 13 and 14U Junior Lion action as they'll take on Montgomery right here at Cougar Stadium. It's good the games are back-to-back, and we don't have to wait for them, and they don't have to go to a different location. I remember one year we were in, I think, Union, and that was the 11U game. We had I think it was against Jackie Robinson, the Bears. And as soon as that game was over, I headed into my car, drove all the way down to Long Branch to Shore High School, and got there just in time to see the 13U team win a big game against the Shore Blue Devils. Made it 6-0 for that team that year. Great game. Quinn Clemens had an interception right with about a minute to go to seal the win. Close game. It was like 24-20. 1st and 10 for Pope John from their own 39. Cooper Lepan in the shotgun. He'll take it. He keeps it to his right. Past one man, now another. down to about the 45-yard line.
Hey, I'll find out for sure, but I think Aiden late.
So it'll be second and short for Pope John. Set up towards midfield now. Ball's at the 47. Lepan going back into the huddle after getting instruction from the coaching staff. Tomorrow on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, 4:15 p.m., the JV football team hosting Paramus Catholic. Please join us for that. Lepan in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Rolls to his left. He's going to keep it. He's across the 50. Met there by number 6 for Montgomery. Makes the tackle. It's a first down for the Pope John Junior Lions. Nice run by Lepan. Spot the ball at the 46 of Montgomery. Good run by Cooper. Substitution in, number 5, Gabe Van Anna for Shane Johnston, number 30. You can see in the background, the 13 and 14U Junior Lions getting ready for their game right after this here at Cougar Field in Montgomery. First and 10 from the 46. Snap goes to Lepan. Throws a screen. It's to number 11, Lane Cook, who's got the first down and then some. To the 20, the 15, 10. And he's tackled just past the 10-yard line. The last man back for Montgomery, able to get Lane Cook and bring him down before the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 7-yard line. So, let me do some math real quick. 39-yard reception by Lane Cook from the 46 all the way down to the 7. First and goal for Pope John. Lepan heading back into the huddle. Now the quarterback, Lepan, flings it out to number 2, Aiden Bailey. Bailey to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Aiden Bailey with the 7-yard touchdown reception. And the Pope John Lions now lead by a score of 33-0. I believe that's the first passing touchdown for Pope John today. Everything else has been a run into the end zone. So the reception from Lepan over to Aiden Bailey, who scores in the near corner, makes the score 33-0. Lepan in the shotgun. Gives the handoff to number 31, Landon Abbott. And he's over the goal line and into the end zone for the point after. 34-0. Pope John leads now over Montgomery. So as we set up here for the next series, we'll take a quick break, and we'll come right back to Cougar Stadium in Montgomery, New Jersey. Probably about 30 seconds. We'll be right back on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
We gotta get you on that. We gotta get you on that snowball.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium in Montgomery, New Jersey. Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Mike Formasano along with you. Calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us. Pope John Junior Lions 11U football team set up on defense now against Montgomery at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's a snap to number 11. Fires to the far side. Has a man. Number 5 gets around the defense. 1st down and then some. Tackled out of bounds. Number 88, Morgan Waller with the stop. The referee spot the ball at the 45. So a 15-yard 1st down reception by number 5 for Montgomery. First and 10 for Montgomery. Late stages of the 3rd quarter. Lions leading by a score of 34-0. Number 11 in the gun, 12 in motion. Takes a snap, hand off to number 6. Sweeping around the far side. Met in the backfield and brought down by the Pope John defense. Loss of about 2, maybe 3 yards on the play. 2nd and long for Montgomery. Spot the ball at the 48. On the far hash. Second and long for Montgomery. 12, the man in motion. Quarterback, it's a low snap. It bounces up to him. He gives it to number 6. 6 coming to the near side. Trying to get around Bailey, who makes the tackle. Aiden Bailey brings down number 6 for Montgomery. Gains about a yard. That'll still be 3rd and long for the Cougars. Substitutions in, number 31, number 80 for Pope John. Landon Abbott and Roman Pena. Logan Masway in as well. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Pope John adds to their lead with a touchdown reception by Aiden Bailey from Cooper Lapan. And the point after good as well. After 3 quarters, it is 34-0 Pope John leading the Montgomery Cougars on the 11U level. We will be back for 4th quarter action right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
Peter.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium in Montgomery, New Jersey. 4th quarter action between the Pope John Junior Lions 11U team and the Montgomery Cougars. Mike Formasano along with you, calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us on the season opener for the 11U football squad. 13-14U in the corner of the end zone right now are behind the field goal posts. They are preparing for their game right after this one. Probably be about a 15-minute gap in between games. They're scheduled to start at 11:30 this morning. Tomorrow at 4:15 p.m., the Pope John Junior Lions, the Pope John Junior Varsity Lions will take on Paramus Catholic. Run to the far side, met at the initial line of scrimmage, maybe gains about with the second effort, gets down to about the 41-yard line. So nice effort by the running back for Montgomery. Let's go bring up 4th down. So the JV Lions will take on Paramus Catholic. 4:15 tomorrow. It's a time change from 4 p.m. at Pope John High School. On Tuesday, the boys soccer team with their home opener against the Morristown Colonials. They had a 3-0 win the other day. Boban Kovacevic scored 2 goals for Pope John as well as Nicholas Aceto. So good 1-0 start for the boys soccer team. Here's number 11 racing to the near side, trying to get to that first down marker. What a hit by Logan Masway coming up to meet the quarterback. Number 58, Aiden Lepan in on the tackle as well. Good hit by Masway. And that will turn the ball over. 1st and 10, Pope John from their own 40. We'll set up on the other side here. As everybody moves over to this side of the field, I'll go the other way. Here we go. Always reminded by the old Bob Euchre Miller Lite commercial. I must be in the front row. Trying to find position here on the sidelines to be able to film. And the team is trying to play a game, I mean, obviously, so I'm going to bounce around wherever I need to go. First and 10 here in the 4th quarter. We got a running clock, too, because of the Pope John 34-0 lead, so it should go pretty quickly. Bonvino in the gun. Takes the snap, rolls out to his left, to the far hash mark. Sweeps around, got a first, and then some. Continuing to run down the sideline. Can he get past the last man? He sure can. Touchdown, Lions! Number 24, Joseph Bonvino with the quarterback keeper. And the Pope John Junior Lions now lead by a score of 40-0. What was the initial mark? 41-yard line, I believe. So that would make it a 59-yard touchdown run by number 24, Joseph Bonvino. Just didn't know if he was going to get past that last defender, and he definitely did. Into the end zone, and the Lions are up by 40. Bonvino trying to catch his breath now after that long run. I would too. Probably worse than Bonvino. He's 11. I'm not. So here's the point after attempt. Bonvino in the shotgun. Fumbles it, and he's going to fall on it. And once his knee hit the turf, he was down. So failed point after for Pope John, but that's fine. They lead 40-0 over Montgomery. Coming up right after this, the Pope John Junior Lions 13 and 14U team, and they're combined this year. They will take on the Montgomery Cougars 13 and 14U team, and that is right here at Cougar Stadium in Montgomery, New Jersey. Tomorrow, JV football at Pope John High School against Paramus Catholic. Tuesday, boys soccer. On Wednesday, it'll be girls field hockey. They had a devastating loss to Sparta yesterday, 2-1. They led through most of the first half after they scored the opening goal. Callie Hartnett scoring to make it 1-0 Pope John. And then going into the second half, Sparta scored quickly to make it 1-1. And with 38 seconds remaining, Spartans scored a game winner and win 2-1. So now the girls field hockey team will be looking for payback and to get their first win under the belts. Probably tomorrow, actually. They're on the road tomorrow, but their home opener is on Wednesday against Parsippany Hills. We'll be with you for that. And then once we figure out who the freshmen are playing, the Pope John freshman football team this week, we'll let you know. Here's the snap over to number 11 to his right. Finds a man downfield. Incomplete. Knocked out of the way by number 29, Dante Arroyo. Brings up 2nd and 10. Ball's at the 40-yard line. Montgomery to the line. Man in motion is number 5. Handoff goes to him. Sweeps to the far side. And the Lions have him in the backfield. Arroyo making the tackle. Nice open field tackle by Dante Arroyo. Got some help from Paul Weibel as well. That will bring up 3rd down for Montgomery. Pope John leading 40-0 here. We are midway through the 4th quarter. Running clock. We won't find out who Pope John plays until next week. The announcements are usually made by Pop Warner in the middle of the week. So just check your local listings. Know that they'll play on Sunday and most likely will be there. Snap. Oh, what a tackle in the backfield by number 80, Roman Pena. Brings down number 20, who just received the ball from the quarterback. Pena blew that up, and the Lions set Montgomery back to the 35-yard line for a 4th and long. Well, they'll automatically punt, and so now the referee will bring the ball over to Pope John territory. That's a good rule in Pope John, too. You know, since there's no kicking game, if you decide you want to, quote-unquote, punt, then you can set the ball downfield and escape danger. So that's exactly what Montgomery does, and Pope John now has the ball at their own 40-yard line. Figure the Lions have maybe one more offensive drive here. Rain has almost stopped. It's a drizzle now. You can start seeing the sun peek out from behind the clouds. It's getting lighter here, so that's a good sign for the 13-14U game. That game is scheduled right after this here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Cougar Stadium in Montgomery, New Jersey. If you're wondering where Montgomery is, that's about 5-10 miles south of Bridgewater. It's on the way to Princeton. If you take 206 down. All right, now the referee says 4 minutes to go on the running clock, so you can keep time from here. 4 minutes remaining. Laypan in the shotgun. The man in motion is Cook. Cook takes the snap. And the handoff down the side. Logan Mazaway to the far side. The 40, the 30, the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lions. Logan Mazaway, his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Pope John Junior Lions 11U team take a 46-0 lead. From Mazaway, his 3rd touchdown, and Pope John is off and running. Well, a little bit of trickery there by Pope John. Cooper Laypen set up as the quarterback there, but the snap went to Lane Cook, and Cook handed off to Mazaway, and Mazaway was gone. Three touchdowns for Logan today. Pope John up to the line. Laypan in the gun. Takes a snap. Hands off to number 58, Aiden Laypan. And he is stopped short. And that is it as the referee blows the whistle. The Pride has spoken. The Pope John Junior Lions 11U football team defeat the Montgomery Cougars. Final score, 46-0. A great performance all around by the Junior Lions. Many touchdowns to speak of. Logan Mazaway just scoring his 3rd one there. One pass touchdown to Aiden Bailey from Cooper Laypan. Him and Joseph Buonvito doing a good job at quarterback. And Paul Weibel with a couple of receptions. Stars all around. Dante Arroyo having a strong game. Roman Pena with a great defensive play. Morgan Waller with a touchdown. Good performance by the 11U team. Doesn't get easier from here. However, a good start for Pope John as they begin the season 1-0. Right after this, about 15 minutes, the Pope John Junior Lions 13 and 14U team take on the Montgomery Cougars right here at Cougar Stadium in Montgomery, New Jersey. We invite you to come back for that in about 15-20 minutes. It's a scheduled start time of 11:30. It'll probably start a few minutes after. So for everyone here at Cougar Stadium in Montgomery, New Jersey, it's Mike Formasano saying thanks so much for joining us. Final score once again. The Pope John Junior Lions start their season off right. On the 11U level, they defeat the Montgomery Cougars 46-0. Have a good morning, and we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes for Pope John Junior Lion 13 and 14U football. Have a great morning.